Welcome back to Where Wine Takes You, where the wines open up, the people open up, and the best conversations in the most exciting wine region on earth just keep pouring out. I'm your host, Adam Montiel. Well, today's conversation is about the things we inherit. Our names, our families, our ambition, our control issues, and what happens when we decide to put all of it in and on a bottle. Coming to you from the SLO CAL Studios in San Luis Obispo County with three Paso women who built very different wine businesses around something deeply personal. Janis Pelletiere and her daughter Morgan, owner and founders of Pelletiere Estate Vineyard and Winery, their Italian family heritage, a lifetime of entrepreneurial instinct, turned them into a West Side Paso estate built to last. Also, Roddick, founder, owner, and winemaker of Hubba Wines, took her own family name, literally a world of winemaking experience and a whole cast of relatives, friends, and pets, and turned them into one of the most personal, playful, and distinctive portfolios in Paso. One built their legacy around a piece of land, the other hers around people, places, and the freedom to follow the fruit. But both of them, both these brands, made their family identities permanent, not in a photo album, not on a family tree, but on a wine label. And this conversation definitely goes places. We talk motherhood, mentors, minimal intervention winemaking, Italian varieties, the difference between delegating and letting go, and why Riley has a barrel of Carignan in her garage that may either become a 10-year wine or a very expensive vinegar. Plus, Paso is in full summer stride. The California Mid-State Fair is here. We'll hit all of that right now in our Paso Wine Wire.
The Paso Wine Wire.
First, three of the people who keep this entire wine region moving are getting some well-deserved love this week. Octavio Garcia Martinez has been named Wine Grape Grower of the Year. My girl Janelle Ducey, so excited to see her as Winemaker of the Year. And Andrew Jones, the guy behind Field Recordings, Grapevine Nursery heavy hitter, and one of the original sparks behind Tin City, has earned Wine Industry Person of the Year. And what a range right there, right? Octavio came to the United States from Oaxaca at 16, built his career in the vineyards, and eventually created Martinez Farming while using social media to put a face, a voice, and some long overdue respect on the name of people doing the work between the rows. I love that. Janelle, aka J Dizzle, she's been continuing a family story that goes back more than a century now, making wine from vineyards her family has farmed since the days when Paso Zin wasn't a trend, it was just what the family did. And Andrew helped early on turn Tin City from a few industrial buildings into one of the most creative wine destinations around. The awards will be presented Friday, July 17th at Mission Square at the California Mid-State Fair. After that, from 5 to 7, you can taste some of the gold medal winners from the Central Coast Wine Competition. Remember, we interviewed Diablo. His wines won Winery of the Year. How cool is that? That's a pretty solid Friday lineup. Give people their flowers, then pour the gold medals. Boom. I love it. Congratulations once again, Octavio, Janelle, and Andrew. Good company there. Speaking of the California Mid-State Fair, Hope Family Wines has been named the official wine partner of the California Mid-State Fair Hospitality Tent. The winery is pouring from across its portfolio all over the fairgrounds. And they didn't just show up with a few bottles and a tablecloth. They brought a freaking full-sized Troublemaker bowl. It's like a Troublemaker wine. It doesn't move, thank God. That would be a lot of liability insurance. It's just like a bottle of wine that you sit on with a saddle. It's a great piece for like getting a picture for Instagram. And then they got this Austin Hope has this big backdrop with a sign declaring real cowboys drink Cabernet. Pretty awesome. Mid-State Fair in full swing. So go find the hospitality tent, grab a pour, take the bull photo, and please, for the love of Paso, tag us at Paso Wine for sure.
The Paso Wine Wire.
All right, still ahead, keeping in that theme of the California Mid-State Fair, we're continuing with that beautiful chaos that is fair time. The rides, they're spinning, the concerts, they're cranked, the Friars are working overtime, and somehow Colleen Bojorquez is keeping the whole thing moving. She is the CEO of the Mid-State Fair. She's going to join us for a quick look inside this year's big shows, everything going on. If you are making your way to the California Mid-State Fair or to Paso, how best to park, what to do, that is coming up later in our Travel Paso Spotlight. And before your next big adventure, make sure you do hit up travelpaso.com. Whether you're building a wine weekend, chasing live music, or hunting down the best deep fried this or that at the California Mid-State Fair, Travel Paso has the places to stay, sip, eat, explore, and make a whole trip out of it. Start planning at travelpaso.com. All right. Today's chat starts with three women, two wine brands, and two very different ways of building something that lasts. Janis Pelletiere and her daughter Morgan are the owner and founders of Pelletiere Estate Vineyard and Winery, a beautiful Italian-focused estate in the Willow Creek district that carries her family name, her business instincts, and a whole lot of personal history. Janis came to Paso with decades of entrepreneurial experience, found a property that needed some love, vision, and probably a few large checks, and they turned the place into somewhere that feels a lot less like a winery and more like you've been invited into the family. The estate is rooted in Italian varieties, but the real story isn't just what's planted there. It's why Janis chose to put her maiden name on the land and what it means to build something that you hope will outlive you. And then there is Riley Roddick, founder, owner, winemaker of Hubba Wines. Now, Riley has studied wine, worked harvests around the globe, learned from some serious Paso heavyweights, and then came home to make wines that feel completely her own. They're bright, fresh, playful, a little irreverent, maybe a little unruly, just like her, and named like a family group chat after a couple glasses of her own wine, really. Her labels are filled with nicknames, inside jokes, family members, friends, pets. So when you open a bottle of Hubba, yes, her maiden name is Hubbard, you're not just getting a grape or a vintage, you're getting a character. You're probably getting a story. And sometimes, apparently, you're getting a barrel of Carignan that may be headed for a very interesting second career as vinegar. We'll get into that. What I love about putting these three gals together and these two brands specifically is that Janis and Morgan built their legacy around a beautiful piece of land that they made better. Riley built hers around people, relationships, and the freedom to follow whatever vineyard feels right. One deeply estate-driven, the other restlessly curious. Both of them, though, took a family name and turned it into something you can pour and you can love. We're going to get into mentors, motherhood, control, delegation, all kinds of stuff in this conversation. I'm excited to drop in. Let's go.
So give me that moonshine, we'll get by. We fast on round till the job is done. Camped out in the trees, the world's amplifying good company.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
I'm excited for this. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't talked to you, Jan. I don't think you've been on the show, Janis.
No, I've been avoiding it.
Yeah. Now, is that personal? Is that because of me?
No, because I'm just not good at that kind of thing. I'm better one-on-one, not with a whole audience.
Yeah, well, this is the best part about like radio, podcasts, and everything that it's in that space. We're like, and this is something they told us during 20-something years of radio. You're just talking to one person,
right?
You just kind of put something out there, and like you just feel it's a very intimate medium. So really, there's just one pair of ears listening to us. That's all it is, and they more feel like they're here than we're with them. So it's you have such a bubbly personality. It's like I wouldn't even.
You have a great presence.
Yeah,
I've seen your Instagram.
I have to. Well, that's mostly Morgan, and I
pull that
have
mic up
to,
a little bit closer to your mouth. Just a little. There you go. Good.
And I, have to have somebody with me. So she's.
Oh, you're great at it. Yeah.
And Morgan, this is my first time having you on the air.
Yeah,
No, but
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, it's really cool to chat with you guys. Talking Pelletiere, talking Hubba. I just got to meet Jones for the first time.
I know.
Jones.
He's adorable.
How is baby Jones? Tell me what it's like being a mama.
Oh, it's so hard. But I'm obsessed with him. He's so cute.
Yeah.
He's perfect and healthy, and we're happy, and he's 3 months old, and
Such a beautiful baby.
He's gorgeous.
we're sort of sleeping, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your mom, I've never seen a more, oh my gosh, like she is just like beaming.
I think she likes him more than
Yeah. How lucky, because, think of it, some people have that blessing, some don't, but being so close where you could me and the sweetheart want to go grab a bite and she'd be gleeful.
We're going to the Chris Stapleton concert tonight.
Are you really?
Yeah. No, yeah. My mom she always says her, why she's here is to be a mom, and she had 4 kids, so I believe her. I can't believe she did it 4 times.
Oh,
Is this the first grandchild?
Second, but first close by.
So that makes a difference.
Basically, it's a favorite, Yeah. Sorry, Delaney.
Yeah.
But I brought the mother, because I'm so clever.
Yeah. Well, all your wines, your wines are like family albums. It's almost like, is it, if you get a wine named after you, is it almost like a rite and it's like you're paying homage, or is it almost like your way of calling someone out?
Well, it kind of depends on the wine. Yeah. My sister's is called Mushroom Head, but from a haircut. But no, just I like my family, and I feel lucky to like my family. And so Hubbard was my last name. Hubba Wines was a nickname, and so I have a big family, and they all have nicknames. And I don't own any vineyards, so I can't really call it a vineyard name, and I do a lot of blends. So I was like, what naming convention would work and what would mean something is nicknames a family. And so Mother is the Chardonnay, because she loved Chardonnay when I was growing up. Now she's not really into it, except mine.
I really like it.
Thank you.
Does she like yours?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Only.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah, we have a house palette exclusively. We have a Hubba palette. Yeah.
Janis, how have you been? How are things going?
Great. I've been good. Thank you.
Yeah, tell us the latest with Pelletiere. Didn't I see you guys in the news recently? You have new vineyard folks managing the vineyards.
Yes, we have a new vineyard team, which we're super excited about. I don't know. Morgan knows more.
Yeah, tell us about it, Morgan.
We work it together, but she's...
Yeah, we've got a new vineyard crew. It's kind of exciting because they're also a new vineyard crew to Paso Robles, or I should say vineyard management.
Yeah.
Ranch management. Yeah, so they kind of stepped in when we needed a little bit of help, and then in the process of doing some emergency help for us, they kind of established this new company for themselves. So we're happy to partner with them. And
what's their names?
Fortitude Ag.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's looking out there. Do you get kind of, I know Riley, what are you seeing? Like, you're hearing it's like early. There's a lot.
Yeah, it was way early, and then it kind of cooled off in June, but now it's heating up again. So I'd say it's pretty right on time right now for me. And the vineyards that I use are all over the place. So it's kind of all over the place, but I've heard my Chenin is probably like mid-August.
Where do you get your Chenin?
Shell Creek.
Oh, we just did a show about them.
I love Daniel. Yeah. His husband's a really good friend from Shandon. They grew up together.
Oh, that's cool.
They did Boy Scouts together.
Talking that Highland, the Highlands district.
Yeah, Paso Robles Highlands. Yeah. Really cool spot.
Old vine
Chenin, which, a lot of it got ripped out. And I think it's 53 years old.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's so good, too.
Dry farmed, organic. Yeah, it's rad.
Yeah,
it's a really cool spot.
How many different Chenins do you make? Just that one?
Just that one.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm like,
Chenin's been popular.
I know.
I like it, too, a lot.
I was going to bring it. Shoot. Sorry, guys.
What do you do to it when it's in the cellar?
Pretty much nothing. No, I do pretty hands-off winemaking. All the whites I do in barrel, though. And I ferment everything like dirty. Basically, I don't use nitrogen or argon or anything to get the oxygen away from the fruit or the juice. I kind of oxidize the juice. And then, so it's like brown. It's a really pretty color. Brown. And you're like, that looks delicious. Yeah. But then it ferments, and then all of those phenols, all the color will drop out and become the lees. And so, I don't know, basically, I think it oxidizes all the stuff that could potentially oxidize later on in the actual wine. So then you'd have to do less work. It's great.
Minimalist winemaking, it sounds relaxing, but I imagine it's the opposite.
Once you let go a little bit.
Yeah.
It is. But in the beginning, you get a little, and whenever I use a new vineyard too, because I don't know what kind of yeast or bacteria or, bugs they have, I get a little bit nervous, but I use sulfur dioxide. So that really will kill pretty much any kind of yeast that you don't want. And then the Saccharomyces will
For someone who likes control, how do you know when to just be like, okay, hands off, it's just got to do it?
You just have to smell and taste it a lot every day. And then even sometimes you mess up. So, I mean, I have a barrel of Carignan that I need to get rid of.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Actually, it's in my home garage. It's going to be really expensive vinegar. Yeah. We're gonna age it for like 10 years. It's going to be great.
What were some of the things that you picked up? Because when you look at your mentors, in winemaking, Stefan or Scott Hawley, Velia, what are things you picked up that you took to the next one? And then were there any things that you kind of were like, no, I really want to find my own way of doing X, Y, or Z?
Yeah, I think, Stefan definitely instilled a control freak in me, and a cleanliness of the cellar. Scott was really laid back actually, and could step away, and he was super organized, so he could do that. And I've always strived to I'm not organized, but and he's very eloquent too. I don't know. Have you ever interviewed him?
Yeah, Scott Hawley.
Yeah,
and Vicella was great.
Yeah,
it's real. One you should go back and listen to. It was a really great chat.
The way he describes wine and anything, he nails it always. Yeah. And then Velia, I stole her spreadsheets, man.
Yeah.
She has some really great Google Sheets that were very helpful. And so but basically, I think in my own way, I feel it out. I do a lot of vibes.
Right.
I'm when I go to a vineyard, I feel out the vineyard. I'm like, does this have good vibes?
We were talking about this idea, I think it was the last episode or two. We had two, Paul Hoover, who's OG, did engineering at Cal Poly, and then Kyle Jury from Truss.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of more new blood, but still, Cal Poly engineering kind of stuff. And we're talking about our web browsers, and my web browsers, it's I'm like a serial killer. It's
Me too.
I probably have like this Chrome thing I'm looking at is probably 20 tabs.
Oh, that's
and I probably got some under. So that's you too.
Oh yeah.
It's I don't want to close the browser. I might need that later.
No, on my phone I have the max.
Only 20 tabs.
Yeah. So you're kind of like that too, Morgan. And what about your emails, Janis? What does your email box look like? Is it just a bunch of emails like mine? Is it 22,000 or is it literally empty? Okay, yes.
No, it's 22,000 because I might need them. And
yeah, right, exactly. I might need them.
Now, if I'm done with it, I do hit delete.
Do you?
If it's an invoice, I pay.
Wow. Yeah.
It's an invoice, I've paid it. Delete. So right. I know that it's paid.
I used to file. I haven't done anything since I pretty much got pregnant.
Yeah, right.
5,000.
But your email used to be pretty tidy?
I used to try
That's so interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing what Adderall will do.
Yeah, right.
It really helps you. But you can't take it.
I'm getting a lot of flack from my daughter for having 2% Google storage left, and she's on edge about my Google
I don't
storage.
understand any kind of the storage when it's do you want more? I'm like, sure. Yeah. I don't know. Do I need it?
No,
I
it's
think
so
that's
true.
who they're marketing to.
Yeah, I'm a sucker. I'm like
$2.99 a month forever. Okay, cool. Yeah, because what are you going to do? You're going to not going to pare down. You're not. I mean, that's just.
I just live right there.
Live on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just about syncing, isn't it? You still don't lose it.
Well,
you're not
I don't
syncing.
know.
Google your Gmail. Your Gmail. You have a certain cap of it. This happened to me about a year ago, and I had to just I think it's $1.99, $2.99, and then I got rid of it. Hopefully for a couple of years. But it's Gmail gives you a finite amount of storage, and you're probably
They're not going to upsell me.
You're standing strong, 10 toes down on that one.
That's the kind of thing that I take care of when I go on a trip. I'm waiting at the airport. Let me clean out my photos.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's good.
Let me clean out.
Because you're on vacation. Why would you think about this stuff?
I don't know. But that's downtime that I could do it.
Right.
I'm sitting on the plane waiting for it to take off. No, I don't need that. Go back in my photos. No, delete, select.
And then with your new baby, I mean, shoot, if it's with me and my dog, I know it's with you and your baby. You must just have duplicates,
a million.
Same thing.
Trying to get him the perfect smile.
Come
on. You can't delete any of them. What kind of mother would you be?
I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to buy more storage.
I love it. Now, Janis, with Pelletiere, when you and Morgan started, because you've known business before you knew vineyards, and obviously obviously like vineyards aren't very impressed with business acumen. You had to really learn a lot of this and dive in and really kind of like, get your heart around this and like picking a new vineyard team, like, you're learning stuff. So what was that like to kind of go from that aspect of business to, digging in deep with some of the more things that you're dealing with now with the winery?
I think that it was kind of a natural transition. I mean, I delegated a lot. I mean, I had a great winemaker, Amy Butler, started with me.
Whoop, whoop.
And yes, and a great vineyard team. So I let them do what they do.
Yeah.
And kind of followed behind learning.
Yeah.
And I still do that a lot.
Sure.
We still do during the growing season, weekly vineyard walks, and I'm pretty silent and usually just listening to the vineyard team and our winemaker about what they're talking about. Occasionally I need to be there to authorize payment of something, or the expense. But, we had a lot going on because we were also remodeling during that time, and that kind of kept me more busy. And Amy did her thing, Vineyard did their thing, and it all came together.
That's gotta feel nice then.
Yeah, it feels
what
great.
You just can trust. Because some of these things have so much riding on them, but when you found someone that could be like, oh, thank goodness, like you got this.
Great partnership.
And I do think, Amy was fantastic, but I also think that it comes from years of being an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur before that is that you delegate, right? I can't do everything. And Morgan, unfortunately, I don't know what the right word is, was in Guam. And so she was unable to help physically, did a lot of help behind the scenes. So put together our wine club, put together our tasting mats, all of our print graphics. And so she was the other part. So there was winemaking, vineyard, and then getting set up visually.
That's quite an office view, 5,000-6,000 miles away, however many it is, looking out at the ocean, and you're dealing with your wine club in Paso, Robles.
I didn't have an ocean view, but that's a better thought than what I had.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. And at that time, being in Guam, it was, 18 hours ahead. So I would be a whole day ahead.
Yeah.
I would be a whole day ahead. So when we were communicating about things, I'd work on something and then it would be first thing in the morning for her to take a look at it so that maybe I could get feedback before I went to bed to then be able to wake up in the morning and know what I could do to move forward that day.
That's wild. Yeah. So if it's, let's say, 11 a.m. here, let's back up
don't
6
ask me
hours.
to do math.
Well, no, I'm going to do it. All I'm going to do is back up 6 hours, flip it, and then that would be, so it's like 5 at night the next day. That
sounds about right,
That's crazy to think.
Yeah.
18 hours ahead. Wow.
We had literally like just 18 hours, so 24 hours.
Yeah.
We had to communicate. And do you remember when we were watching Dexter?
Yeah.
So we were watching Dexter together, but we were just texting. We'd decide we're going to watch an episode we had recorded.
Yeah.
And it had to be like, okay, start it now, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Remember when you record TV?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
yeah, that was way back. But it was an interesting time. So at that point, I was really working with the construction people, and I was overseeing that and the design options and things like that because we remodeled the entire property. We rehabbed the whole property, and we did it in 3 months. So there was lots of workers all of the time.
I want to talk about the property because it's beautiful, and you're very open with it. You share it. You have those beautiful accommodations where like the porch is like boom right there. I mean, it's like just breathtaking. What did you do to the property? What do you have now to offer to folks?
So we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath farmhouse, which was built originally in the 1890s. It was completely and lovingly restored, on our watch. And that is a vacation rental.
Cool.
And then we have our casita, which we remodeled in 2020. Morgan and I did it. It's got a more upbeat, hip vibe that is for wine club only. Nice. And it's accommodations for our wine club.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And
that's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. And then the tasting room is right on those same grounds.
The tasting room's right there as well.
And it's such a good spot, too. It's still, you're in the country, in the hills, but also super close to town. So you can get to
great point.
And right to 46. I mean, I've always called it like our cozy little corner. And it's when Donna Tony was there and all that, it was like our kind of Italian corner.
Right. That's so
Our
true.
cozy Italian
What
corner.
happened to that property? I miss him.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get to know him a lot?
Yeah, pretty well. He was a great guy.
Great guy.
Yeah, fantastic guy. And always let us borrow whatever we needed. I mean, he was like, if you need our forklift, because, we've upgraded our equipment, but at the time we had some, old stuff. And
Do you still have that old press?
that's in a museum somewhere, I hope.
I remember the press when I came. I was like, dang.
Actually, a winemaker came from like Solvang to buy it, and I think that's next stop is the museum.
Okay, great.
Somewhere. Yeah, winemaking museum.
Pretty cool.
But Hank would say, just the key, just come up. The keys are always in it. Just take it. You don't need to ask.
Yeah.
So he was great.
Did you ever meet him?
Sweet.
Bradley?
No.
Hank Donatoni?
No, I've heard the name, but
just probably had one of those smiles that was like the most disarming, sweetest, friendliest smile. It would like stop you. He was a really sweet guy.
Yeah.
I just think of him and like Richard Surrett, just hanging out with their shirts buttoned down to like their belly button and their strong chest hair, just drinking a beer together.
Yeah.
Like they were just
Paso.
gangsters. I know. So cool.
Surratt used to come into the winery, ours for a while there, because he was en route to see Hank or stopping for one more. Or
Yeah, for sure.
on the way.
Yeah.
And he loved his Zen.
Who, Richard?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He would show up at these wine events well into his late 70s. And just like women of all ages were just enamored with him.
I never met him either.
Richard
Dang.
Surrett. Oh my gosh.
It was the belt buckle and all of that.
Yeah, he just had this way about him.
It was the belt buckle. That's what did it for you.
The tight jeans and Wranglers.
Oh, I love a Wrangler.
One of a kind. Love these guys. Well, these are some of the old, the old dudes that turned Paso into what it is today, and some really, really cool stories. You came out really leaning in hard on Italian varietals. Yeah. What made you excited about Italian wines?
Well, the property was already planted to Italian varietals. Cool. So my predecessor, why can't I think of his name right now? I can't think of it.
Have wine and you'll...
Yeah, I know. I know it, for God's sakes. Anyway, he had planted it to Italian varietals. And I was looking for something in the Willow Creek district before it was Willow Creek. And that was the only thing for sale. So it was like, this is my
for sale then.
Yeah, this is our winery.
Uh-huh.
And as much as it was needed rehab, it was also, the vineyard had been checked out. It was in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Were they talking districts at that time?
Yeah.
They were? So there's all some early chatter, I bet, huh?
Well, so what had happened was we took possession of the property September of 14. And the next day we harvested Viognier. So Amy was busy making. I know Amy was busy. No, it was actually really nice because from a business standpoint, because he paid for all the farming.
Oh, yeah.
And I got the fruit.
That's the deal.
Good. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it was one of the good things of the deal. Yeah. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying. So we were harvesting, and that went into law in November of 14. Because we had to bottle in December in order to start in January. And we were the first ones to put Willow Creek District on our labels. Oh, wow. Because we were bottling in December.
Right.
Which nobody bottles in December, right?
Got it, yeah.
But it went into law technically, literally 2 months or 3 months after.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so,
Yeah.
So that's why. And, in fairness, it was planted to Italian varietals, but it is our heritage, right? Pelletiere is an Italian surname.
This one?
That's what it's a Sancio.
All right.
Yeah. Did you want to try this? No, the
I'll
rosé?
try it. I'll do a refresh at the end.
So smart.
Opening the rosé, I love it.
So smart.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was, our heritage is Italian, and so it fit, and it gave us a niche in, Paso Robles. And
there's some real Italian history here.
Really
Obviously,
good.
people learn about Paso, old school wine country here. There's some real old Italian history here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you've been to Tuscany and all over Italy?
Actually, yes. Thanks for bringing that up. We take a wine trip with our wine club every year.
Oh,
so this
to
is
Tuscany or
no? Just
different places?
We go to the regions which are the origins of our wine.
Oh, okay.
So we have been
Cool.
to Tuscany. We were in Piedemonte. We were in Sicily, Puglia,
Wow.
and this year we're going to Chianti Classico.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is where the origin of Sangiovese, which did you just pour that?
Yes, I did. It's delicious.
But it was, I declared a wine I drank once the best wine I ever had was a Chianti Classico. So
Your
that's where we're
aha
going.
moment?
So we're just, we're just focusing on that.
Cool.
So every year. Yeah.
Well, I just, when I was there, I couldn't get over, I studied in Europe, and so I went kind of a lot of places. I'm so missing a lot of places.
Of course you did.
I will say, in Tuscany, I just remember thinking, this looks like Paso. Like,
Really?
Yeah. The rolling hills, because, I mean, back when I was there too, Paso wasn't mostly just grapevines. There's a lot of olive trees and just cows and just a mix of farming. And it was hot, like Paso. I just was like, oh, I feel like you could do Italian varietals really well, especially Tuscan varieties really well in Paso. So that's what I was thinking. I was like,
we planted on the vineyard, so everything was planted there except we planted Aglianico. Which I didn't bring, but we planted that in 2016. We planted some more Lagrine in 2016.
That does good here.
Yeah.
I feel like people like that.
And we pulled our Montepulciano vineyard and replanted it.
okay.
And then we pulled out some of our Primitivo and planted an Italian clone of Grenache called Cannonau. It's from Sardinia.
Cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fun.
So we've made some adjustments, but most of it was as is.
Nice.
It was there.
Yeah.
Aglianico, do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, so
I love it.
I made it one time with Velia. I don't know where we got it from. I can't remember right now. Oh, you know what? It was probably the old Lunamata. But we spent all day because it had it had shatter, but not shatter, like hens and chickens, or what do they call it?
Chicks and hens.
Thank you. I don't know.
That's the only term I know.
But yeah, and so we spent the entire day with 2 boxes picking out the
chips.
Yes, exactly. The unripe green berries. And we threw it in an amphora, and it turned out awesome. But I just remember that. And I'm like, is this how it always is?
Yeah, right.
Well, that
will
had been
never
like, 2015? Because we had shatter really bad that year, I
I think it was
recall.
probably 16 or 17. I don't know. I don't remember, but I started there in 16. So
Okay.
That can really give a winemaker like a relationship with a grape that you're like, almost like
it's the only time I did it. And I was like, no, thanks.
people in college drink Rumple Mints and they never drink schnapps again or tequila again because of a bad experience.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm never making that wine again.
You're like, yeah, that was Jose Cuervo. That's why.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Aglianico, I have that association with.
So funny. Now, without vineyards, Riley, because there's a lot of winemakers who kind of came up as you did, where they're building relationships, and you've got relationships with a lot of the people that you've learned from, but also you've made relationships with a lot of vineyard owners.
Yeah.
And how do you just kind of go, what can I get? Well, then kind of go from there, what do I like? And then try and get more of it. How do you kind of choose what you want to make versus what you're able to make?
Yeah, it depends on the year. This year, I got my pick. No, but I will say one of the reasons I like making wine like this, A, it's affordable for me and financially it makes sense. But B, I love meeting farmers and meeting the owners and seeing like their passion behind their own vineyard and their space and what they believe. And I mean, the Enns family, I mean, they're not in Paso, but they've been farming since the 1800s. And like, they definitely have a way that they do it. And it's so interesting. Doug Castile is one of my farmers.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how to say that, but my favorite farmers. He is a son of Mel Castile, who's like OG Paso. And he has a Zinfandel and Cab, dry farmed, organic, head trained vineyard right across from Torrin on Peachy Canyon Road.
Yeah.
And he's just awesome. And I like to see what people have to offer. And anyway, that's one of the like coolest parts about not owning the vineyard, besides being a control freak and wanting to know every step.
There's like aspects of like, it's like, no, we would say this phrase in radio. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And a lot of the entertainment business, I feel like a lot of the wine business is that way too. So it's like, you might be able to get in, right?
Yeah.
And you might be able to get in like, oh yeah, I know Bill Gibbs, I can probably get some G2, but like, can I afford it? Like how, because that's the next stage.
So
you gotta go.
I would like to keep my wine affordable.
Yeah.
So when fruit is $10,000 a ton, you have to sell your wine for $100 a bottle. And I don't buy $100 bottles of wine. So I don't want to put that onto my customer. I want my friends to be able to buy my wine. And so I try to find vineyards that either A, they're friends and I get a deal, or B, they're just affordable. And so what I really think that my background and my schooling has helped me with is looking at a vineyard and being able to be like, oh, this is great farming, and being able to trust my own knowledge of farming and viticulture, and just being able to tell if I'm like, and if it has good vibes.
I was gonna say the vibes.
But yeah, but yeah, so like I can go out and like go to a random vineyard that no one buys fruit from and take a look at it and be like, oh, this is under the radar, cool. Like,
like assess real value.
Yeah.
That's
and
really cool.
I don't know. I think that helps, but I also I like also being able to choose who you work with too. So it's a nice. You meet the people, and sometimes you don't vibe.
I know,
but sometimes you do, and you then like I don't know. I love Doug Castillo, and we're gonna make a lot of Zin this year.
How's everything going? Are you doing more Zin this year because of it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it more for distribution. Yeah, so that's basically my model is going a little bit more towards distribution these days. Yeah, the traffic just in Paso is not there yet. Come on, people, come to Paso.
Yeah,
but yeah, so doing a little bit more for. I'm working with Andrew Jones. He started kind of a distribution brokerage company called Amplands, and he's hooking me up with a bunch of distributors. So we're in like Minnesota, Michigan, Illinois, DC, Maryland. I don't know where else.
So are you, is it the same brand Hubba, or do you do another brand?
It's Hubba, but we kind of converted a couple of our wines to just distribution starting in 2023.
Yeah.
Or like the 2023 vintage.
How is that going? Are you going to be able to like get up and go to a market, go visit it, go do your
hope
thing?
So, yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah. I'll bring Jones.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Cute babies
right
can
now,
sell wine, right? Yeah.
No, I can't get any work done. I'll tell you that. I mean, thank God I have my mom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to eat so often.
How was last harvest? Like, what'd you do?
Last harvest, I relied heavily on Michaela Anderson.
Yeah.
She's my savior.
And would that have been your second harvest with Jones?
First.
3
months.
Oh, it was 3 months. Oh my God, of course, I'm not 3 years.
No, we kind of nailed the timing.
Did you really? Oh, good.
Yeah, but I was pregnant and not feeling amazing. So, but yeah, Michaela, she's now my operations manager. She's worked with me for like almost 10 years.
This will be the first harvest with him on planet Earth, and how we deal with them, how we feed them,
how we stick them in a bin and we say,
yeah, right.
Here's some grapes. I don't think you can have grapes yet.
Right?
Why not?
But, I love it. What are some of the ones those SKUs that you're going to say, hey, this is for distribution? So
we're going to turn the Chardonnay into distribution wine. Because, it's actually fun. I make so many fun varieties. I like to do like Cab Pfeffer, Valdegui, Verdelho. Like I've made Riesling before. But going into distribution, the market, especially like in other states, they don't want fun varieties. No. They want Chardonnay.
No, right, yeah.
They want Cab.
Certainly not shit they can't pronounce.
Exactly. So I made a new Cab that's going to go for distribution. And Zinfandel. Yeah.
Cab Pfeffer.
Yeah, Cabernet Pfeffer.
I don't think we barely ever see that one unless you're like at Kenny Volk's house or something.
That's how I knew about it.
That's how I remember one time I did a show with him and he gave me a bottle of it. I was like, whoa, I've never heard of this.
My brother used to work with him like back in, I don't know what year it was, but when we were at Cal Poly. And I went and visited him one day and he was like, have you ever tried this? I was like, no, it's super spicy. It's really unique. And yeah, so I somehow got introduced to the Enns family and I was like, oh, I know this vineyard.
Yeah.
Ken Volk used to get all the fruit and it's its own AVA. It's up in the Cienega Valley, greater AVA where there's like Calera and Eden Rift.
Okay.
But it's its own AVA. I don't know if, I bet Ken had something to do with that. It's the Limekiln Valley AVA, this 40-acre vineyard. And they have 1923 planted Cab Pfeffer, which everybody thought was like Trousseau and Cab or Cab and something. And then they finally, in the last 10 years, did the DNA analysis and they found out it's a random variety from like outside of Bordeaux called Mortau.
Wow. How do they spell it, Pfeffer?
Pfeffer. P.
Silent P?
F.
Of course there's a silent P.
F-F-E-R. Yeah.
Man.
Apparently the dude who brought it over from France, his last name was Pfeffer. But it does kind of taste peppery. It means pepper.
How many points in Scrabble would that be? That would be a pretty good word in Scrabble. Pfeffer.
Can you use like German words?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, the way I play, yeah.
This, first of all, the Sangio, I'm on to the next one, but the Sangio,
it's so good.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Really pretty wines.
Thank
you.
you.
And 2020.
Yeah, so it's a Reserva. So that spent 18 months in barrel, 2 years in bottle before we released it.
No, and like normally 2020s, I'm always like a little nervous to try because of the fire and everything.
I know, that's what people say, but no.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think we scored a 94 Wine Enthusiast.
It's beautiful wine.
I think so.
I'm on to the Montepulciano now. Mm-hmm. This one's really, really good too. 2022 Pelletiere. Gosh, how often do people say it wrong, Janis?
Oh,
thanks.
Every day.
yeah.
Every day.
Often.
Maybe you need to put like a long E sound at the end. Would people...
You know what? I had said originally to Morgan, why don't we put some sort of phonetic thing on our menu? Do you remember this? And she said, no, Mom, no, it's a talking point.
That's true.
You don't give it away. So I have people who come in, like two couples, they're in the same car, they're tasting, and they come in and I'll say, welcome to Pelletiere. And they say, oh, that's how you say it?
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for 15 minutes in the car, arguing.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Right? And I'm thinking, yeah, good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That's so good.
I love that. Yeah, this wine is really, really pretty. What do you like about these reds, Riley?
I like how, and I don't want to say rustic in a bad way. I mean rustic in a good way. Like I want to drink all of them. Like I can drink a whole bottle of that instead of just like have a taste of it. Because I know some wines for me are a little bit too much. And I mean, what's the alcohol in it?
What do you make? What do you mean by rustic?
Like it tastes Italian. You know, an Italian wine tastes a little rustic.
Characteristic of Sangiovese.
Yeah, I love it. And I haven't tasted this one yet, but I just think they remind me of more of an Italian wine. I mean, they're true to the variety, I think, in a way that I'm very into. For me, like food wine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You can totally have it with food. It doesn't overpower. You can have it without food, too. But for me, I like a wine that's not crazy high in alcohol and not super extracted and not super tannic. But and I mean, it's a 2020, so it's been aged, and especially in barrel. So it's just smooth and easy to drink. And that's the wine I like to drink. Like, yeah, I have some Pelletiere. I actually might have that bottle in my
Is that right?
cellar. Yeah,
When people come to Pelletiere, how do we lay out a tasting? How does it go?
We do one-on-one tastings. So
cool.
It's by reservation and only one group at a time. Our space is small. It's set up for various groups. So some people don't understand because they think it's empty, but it's actually just set up for different groups.
Yeah.
We like to be able to provide a really unique experience. And so I do a lot of the tastings and, you know, it's one-on-one. So we're talking about wine, we're talking about aging wine, we're talking about wine storage, vineyards, whatever. And because I would like to make it educational too.
Yeah. And really dial in that experience with the guest. So reservation, obviously website.
Reservation, website, right. Our tasting fee is $35, 5 wines.
Yeah. And do some of these wines make it on the list?
These wines are on the list right now. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I grabbed them from under the counter. But so we are actually pouring right now. So we only make 2 wines that are not Italian, Viognier and Syrah. And neither one happens to be on the menu right now. Sometimes they are. So everything is on our menu is Italian. So in addition to those, we produce Aglianico, we talked about, Lagrein, Nebbiolo, Cannonau. What am I missing? Primitivo.
Is the Viognier and the Syrah, are they both on property or do you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're both on property.
Riley, when it comes to Tin City, obviously, you know, you're still doing your music things.
Oh yeah, every Friday night.
Yeah.
Good. I got to. They're
Friday
fun.
night.
They're fun.
Doors at 5, music 6 to 8.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time, especially if you have children. Kids are welcome, unless they suck. No, kick them out. No, but it's actually it's fun. We have a new food vendor every week. This Friday we have KLN Blue. They're slow, kind of like indie band.
Cool.
And then we have Eat Mothership doing the food. She does pizzas. I don't know if you ever had Colony Culture. That's when she used to have Colony Culture. Anyway, Colony Mash is her brother that does the brewery in Atascadero.
Let's give a shout out to Levers because
Levers Pizza.
They started with you forever.
Yeah, they were with us for like 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
His spot is blowing up in Atascadero.
Yeah, we always knew he was going to kill it. I knew with whatever he did, he would kill it. And when he was thinking about making food, I was like, make food and sell it here. We need food here. And I was like, well, what do you? He's like, I don't know. What do I make? And I'm like, what do you like to make? He's like, I like pizza.
Yeah.
So pizza it is, and he's
So that's how
killing
it started?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we used to joke. We used to call it dumpster pizza because he'd be out by the dumpsters on these like plastic tables, and people would be like, "What's that guy doing over there?" And we would have to like walk the pizza by people to be like, "Hey, look at it.
It's really good. And he's fantastic. He's really good at pizza.
No, like amazing. Yeah, sourdough, everything.
My birthday last year, we got a group of, like a few couples, and we went there for my birthday. Like that.
I think I saw the pictures from Whiskey in June after.
It was, yeah. It was just so much fun. And then we saw, a ton of other people, like saw Donnie and Claudia from Turtle Rock. Like this place was hopping on a Friday night.
And like not just the pizzas. Don't sleep on the sides.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Appetizers and stuff are really good. Salads are really good.
Veggie things that were really good. And then even the wings were
He's
bomb.
a really good chef.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
He's got good flavor.
Started Hubba.
Yeah.
Now you were mentioning, come on, let's wake up, people. Let's come on. Things are down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody who tells you different, liar.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely, I would say, like direct to consumer traffic is down. All my friends who even work
in a place like Tin City, with people like associate with this hub, this.
Yeah. Oh, definitely Tin City, and even at places like you'd think like Justin or
sure,
big
everywhere.
places that people are nationally distributed that people come to Paso for. They're down.
It's all relative, the amount.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, exactly. But down in there. So I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but we're gonna prevail.
Of
we're
course.
Gonna keep going, and
I think there's a lot of things involved.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of people who are doing their European trip because it got canceled in 2020. I mean, it's a lot of blowback from 2020 still.
Yeah.
And even the reduced drinking,
Boo.
Well,
Yeah, right.
but it's just like, let's cut it back because there was so much going on.
Totally. After
in 2020. And
let's get another pandemic. No, I'm just kidding.
You're already,
it was a good time. I remember it fondly.
Right. Or like the QuickBooks do, for sure, right?
Oh God.
Yeah, man.
But it is what it. I hate that saying.
I know
what it is, but it'll come around.
Yeah.
A lot of people are trying harder. I feel like there's a lot going on. That's another thing. Like if you look up like what's going on Friday nights, we're competing with so many different things going on. So like you could come and go to 20 different events on Friday night. There's so much happening because everyone's like, hey, let's try this, let's try that, which is cool to see.
And there's a lot more creativity.
Yes, exactly.
Sure, that's
just
a
a little.
great point.
There's just people are doing different things, and so if you came like 2 years ago, what you would get now would be a completely different experience. I feel like people are trying different ways of doing their tastings and different options. I don't even. Yeah.
So still live music, still lots of reasons to come out. You just come out for you just want to come out for a bottle or a glass, or you could do a whole tasting.
Yeah. We have a really big outdoor space, and so we have a lot of people who like come on Sundays and just like play either mahjong or like
That's
cards
huge
or
now.
just a game. Yeah, I know. My mom's obsessed with it. She's
Really?
leading the charge on the mahjong.
So tell me about the
Sunday.
mahjong. I saw there's a lot of like local folks in the wine biz that are doing this now. It's a Chinese tile game?
Yeah.
And what are you doing? Are you stacking tiles like dominoes? What are you doing?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you don't know.
I was pregnant and I was like, my brain can't handle
What
this.
is it about mahjong that makes people go like, oh my God, I love it? Like,
I think it's the word.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's so exotic.
Yeah, right.
It's really good for your brain.
Do you mahjong? Why? Because you're doing math or something?
You have to. Okay, so you get to choose. I don't know, but
there's a little
basically
bit.
you're getting some tiles
So
and you're trying to get different combinations of these tiles.
Okay.
And this different combination, what you can get and what you are trying to achieve changes yearly. There's like a card that will come out internationally. Yeah. And so then so basically if you were going to learn when the new card comes out.
Oh,
because
interesting.
Then other people are learning.
That's
too.
pretty genius marketing.
But right.
Is this
I
like
don't know if they thought of it like that.
Is it like mahjong? Is it like Hasbro mahjong, or is
Chinese
it like,
people
or
good
is
at
it?
marketing?
I mean, or is it like there's just like a state game from China, and like the whole countrymen know and women know this, or is this like Hasbro created a game called mahjong? And
No.
everyone-
it's super Chinese.
It's got to be that. It's got to be
an old Chinese.
word that has been exploited.
Someone is listening. Someone who
go
plays
along
mahjong
with,
seriously, like
Yeah,
Bunko.
my mom could come in
They're
here
listening
and
right now. They're like
me.
throwing things at their radio or at their.
Come on Sunday to Hubba and teach us all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we do that, and then we do tastings Thursday through Monday, 11 to 4. And
Bingo would be fun there.
you know what? Yeah, why not? We'll try it.
My bingo.
We got our own mahjong.
I
Bingo.
will
It's
say,
called Bingo.
August 22nd, everybody's invited. It's my 10-year anniversary.
Oh, wow, Riley.
So
Wait, it's been 10 years already?
well, I started
incredible.
making the wine in 2016 at Valio's place, like 4 barrels. So, I mean, we moved into this spot in 2020, but we're calling it 10 years.
Yeah, no, I
So
get it, for sure.
We're doing a
I
party.
still thought it was only 2 years ago.
August is 22nd, the Saturday? I think it's August
so.
22nd.
When you look at like being 10 and at some point in that journey, it's like, well, like this started the way it did, but now this is like, wow, this is really real. Like this is, when did that shift like kind of happen? Year 2, 3 or 1? I don't know.
Oh, no. I'd say once I was like 3 years into Hubba at its current spot in Tin City. So like probably 2023.
When you were writing the checks.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. When I was like,
It became very real.
yes, no, like, and just like, I think we got to a point in 2023. Well, I made the most wine that I've ever made, and I don't know, it was a lot of wine that year. We were doing great. So probably that year, I would say we were kind of like on a good trajectory, and so, and it just became a little bit more easy, like with the whole process of making it, selling it, knowing the space, knowing the farmers. So it took a while.
How do we taste at Hubba?
How do we taste? We're very casual.
Just walk in, need an appointment? What do we do?
Walk-ins are fine. We love an appointment, for staffing, but we always have people there. And so, especially if you're a big group, please make an appointment, especially, and don't come in at 4. Come to us.
Yeah, right.
So walk-ins are totally welcome until 4, and we have pretty mellow. It's $30 to taste. I think we have 6 wines on the menu right now.
Cool. How's the box wine doing?
Box wine is taking a little side. I need to sell the bottles, so we're pushing bottles, and then we still have box wine.
I love your box
I have
wine.
I have like a white, a rosé, and a red on tap for concerts if you just want a glass, but if you want to take that glass home, or that wine in that glass, we will put it in a box for you.
That Pelletiere rosé is beautiful.
That's 100% Sangiovese.
It's wonderful.
And
Its wines are great.
It's
All of
named
them.
Mason. That's after Morgan's daughter.
Oh.
My first grandchild, she was born the same year that we bought the winery.
Yeah. And I love your Chard. I love
the Chardonnay.
Yeah, the wines are so good. I love your Chenin. So much fun. So we'll put all the links in the show notes. Go taste the Pelletiere. Stay at that house.
Yeah.
The farmhouse is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what I recommend. Get someone out, get your friends and maybe a couple couples, or just a little date night thing, weekend, and go stay at that house. And then go taste. Make your appointment for Pelletiere. Make sure you make your appointment and just wander in. Go check out a concert at Hubba. This was so much fun. Morgan, it was fun to hang with you.
Absolutely.
I've had you on the air before, but not on this podcast. So this is great.
Yeah.
It was good to catch up with you.
It was good. It was fun. Thank you.
And always love seeing you, Riley.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Cheers, ladies. Appreciate you all for sharing where wine
Cheers.
Thank you.
Ooh, sound bath.
Wow, great chat. Janis Morgan of Pelletiere, and then, of course, Riley of Hubba. So much fun. I love that chat. And I love that both of these brands feel so personal without ever feeling precious, The wines, they're serious. But the people, they're not afraid to laugh. That was a fun chat. I enjoyed those 3 gals for sure. Go see Janis and Morgan at Pelletiere. Make an appointment, taste the wines, and stay at that farmhouse. Grab another couple, make a weekend of it. Wake up in the vines. So gorgeous there. And then check out Riley at Hubba. Taste through her wines, maybe catch one of the concerts, play a little mahjong or bingo, depending on which game they're actually deciding that they're going to play. I think a bingo night at her place would be sick. But mahjong, apparently everyone's into it in Paso wine country now. So check them out. All right. Let's keep this Paso summer party moving. Now time for our Travel Paso Spotlight. This week we're headed straight into the lights, music rides, and the beautiful mayhem that is the California Mid-State Fair. It all kicked off with something the fair had never done before. A massive I'm calling it like a day 0 event with Chris Stapleton. The day before the fair even began, That's not just a big show. That is the Mid-State Fair making the case that we are not simply a fair with a concert venue attached. No. This is a legitimate concert destination. You have 15,000 or so people there that happens to have livestock, cinnamon rolls, carnival rides very, very close. The person helping hold all this together, again, CEO Colleen Bojorquez. I caught up with her in her very busy schedule. Colleen, it is great to chat with you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's always great to talk to you. Happy Mid-State Fair. Here we are. Smack dab. It's on, baby. Yeah.
It is. Yay. It's here.
I know there's a lot of people listening from outside the area coming into Paso for the fair. What are some things to keep in mind? What do we got this year? I love the theme. The 80s theme is fun. Ways we can save and little tips and hacks for the best way to experience the California Mid-State Fair.
Yeah, that's, the first thing that everyone should know from coming out of town is that we have shuttles. You can park just outside of town on 46 at Lowe's. You can park in town at the City Hall. You can park by Albertsons and, do a little bit of research of where those are. But we have shuttles so that you can park there, grab a shuttle. It's about a 15 to 20 minute interval. And that gets you here without having to come into town, all the traffic. We have such limited space that our parking lot's not as big. So a lot of people who, maybe go to Kern County Fair that has 10 acres of parking, that's just not something that we have here. So I think that that's a really important thing to know. It's a free shuttle. So,
awesome.
It's something that we provide for our patrons because we know that parking is such a hassle. So that's the first thing to remember. And then once you get here, there is an admission to get into the fair. It's a $15 for adults, and then youth are a little cheaper. 6 to 12 is a little bit cheaper, and then seniors also have a price. I don't know them off the top of my head, but it is, that's to get you in because there's a ton of stuff that we have for you to do. Yeah. And as you said, this is back to the 80s. It's our 80th fair. Of course, not including 2020 because we didn't have a fair. So this makes it our 80th fair. And we have little areas with arcade games like old school Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, all those Frogger, all the ones that you used to play back in the arcade. We have a couple of those scattered around. We have a roller rink that we're providing for free. It's a small miniature roller rink.
Wow.
It's 70 by 40 and it's included in your admission. You just have to sign a waiver. They have skates for rent, and last night it was so fun to watch young kids skating around, and then their parents excited because we don't have anything like that here.
That's so cool.
They all went away.
Yeah, right.
So that's
right.
been really fun. We of course have our pig races and turkey races. We have our Farmers Olympics on Monday, which is a competition. You can sign up to have a team of 4 and you do hay hurdle relays and all of that fun stuff. And we have a kids day on the farm for smaller kids where they can go and plant and pick and see a Highland cow and just learn a little bit more about agriculture. And that's down in the horse show area in the Central Coast Barns and Buildings.
Much
we just
going
have a lot going on.
You really do.
Yeah.
You got to go to midstatefair.com. You just got to check because you're right. I mean, there's so much going on. The California Mid-State Fair, mainly known so good for its big acts that come through. Already Chris Stapleton, Old Dominion. Tonight, as we're talking today, publishing this, Ice Cube and Warren G. Like, what? Are you reading my diary, Colleen? This is going to be insane. This might be my favorite show lineup of the fair. It's just my childhood. I love it.
Right. It's so fun. And we try really hard to be diverse because we know not everybody's a country fan. It's going to be a great show.
I'm stoked on Warren G. The opener, Warren G. I mean, like, there's so many hits. Like, I got my sex ed through his music growing up. It's like unbelievable lineup. And then tomorrow, Lainey Wilson, Eric Church, contemporary Christian worship artist Phil Wickham. That's going to be huge. Megadeth for the big hard rock folks. Not my thing really, but Megadeth's going to have a ton of people. into it. Howard Jones, I love this. And that tour's got some really fun people involved.
And the Howard Jones tour, I don't think people realize we're selling those tickets for $50. It's Howard Jones, Wang Chung, English Beat, Modern English for $50.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the steal of the century.
Yeah, I think you're right. And there's so many hits that when people do these 80 kind of collab concerts, it's so much fun.
It's so fun.
Three-night night on your wine and music night.
And Treaty Oak.
They're going to be huge too. Yeah, they're kind of like a Red Dirt. They're kind of newer, but really popular.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, really popular.
Yeah.
Really popular.
Then you got the rodeo finals, and then of course the tractor pull, full and huge lineup. Colleen, you got to be proud, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been really fun to put it together, and let me tell you that if you have a suggestion, I can guarantee we've thought of it, unless it's somebody that is not a mainstream artist.
Yeah.
We try for anybody and everybody and just throw our hat in the ring and try and show them that, we really are worthy of them coming to our fair.
Yeah. Go to midstatefair.com. You can check out the lineup. Well, of course, we got the free stages. You got the Mission Square stage, Frontier stage, all kinds of attractions, of course. And no fair pops on a screen like yours. I mean, I'm a big fan of Brittany App, and just like there's so much, the pictures are absolutely gorgeous. And you just you feel how fun this place is just by looking at the website. So go to the website and check it all out. I can't thank Colleen enough for hanging out. I know you're very busy this week in these 12 days, so for you to jump on, it really means a lot. Thanks again.
Thank you for having me, and come down to the fair. We'd love to see you.
All right, big thanks to Colleen for making time during what is no doubt the busiest 12 days of her entire year. And here's to the pro move that she shared. Yeah, use those free shuttles. That is a clutch move for sure. You can see the complete schedule, buy tickets, check the shuttle information, the map, all the stuff. Go to midstatefair.com, and we've got links at your fingertips in the show notes. And when you're ready to turn the fair into a full Paso getaway with a great place to stay, maybe a winery stop before the gates open and something delicious waiting after the last encore, go to travelpaso.com. Check it out. All right. That is going to do it for this one. Big thanks again to Janis, Morgan, also Riley. Great conversation. Go experience both those brands. Ready for a little housekeeping now. Where Wine Takes You is executive produced by Joel Peterson and Paso Wine. Associate producer is Krista Smith. The podcast is recorded, edited, and produced by yours truly. Original music on the show, Good Company, performed by Moonshiner Collective. You can stream them wherever you get your music. Also learn more, moonshinercollective.com. They also got their Under the Moon concert series. I want to say that's August 14th. Go to moonshinercollective.com. You can check out Moonshiner Collective live. Beautiful rolling hills surround you in San Luis Obispo. I think they do it at Dairy Creek. Just a gorgeous backdrop to that music. They lay the rugs out. It's awesome. Check it out. The Under the Moon concert series, moonshinercollective.com. More for me. You can check out my other shows, Up and Adam, my daily radio podcast show, also The Pour. Find both wherever you're listening to this. You can listen to those. And then head to adamontiel.com. Click the Connect tab. Drop me a line. Love hearing from you, answering your questions, getting your show ideas, helping you figure out where to maybe eat, drink, stay, play, Rex. I'm down with it. So yeah, go to adamontiel.com. Simply hit the Connect tab. And if you love Where Wine Takes You, please subscribe, leave a review, rate, review, subscribe. You've heard us say it before. It really does help other people connect to this community. And maybe if you know someone who could use a little more Paso in their life, send this their way. All right. I want to thank you again for connecting here. I am your host, Adam Montiel. What do you say we close this thing out with a toast to the names that we are given, to the names we choose, and to the ones that we put on something we hope will last, to the beautiful nerve it must take to make something personal enough to put your name on it. May what we build outlast the doubt. May what we pour bring the right people together. And may we never stop being surprised by where wine takes you.
Give me that moonshine, we'll get by. We pass on round till the job is done. Can't die in the cheese, it will simplify. Good company, give me that moonshine, we'll get by. We pass on round till the job is done. Can't die in the cheese, it will simplify. Good company, give me that moonshine. moonshine will get by. We pass on round till the job is dry. Camped out in the trees, we'll simplify on good company. Give me that moonshine will get by. We pass on round till the job is dry. Camped out in the trees, we'll simplify on good company.